It's the Becky and Boca Show, coming to you live every Thursday night at 6 p.m. from glamorous downtown Boca Raton. I'll show you how to live life in style in one of the country's most elegant cities, nestled right along the beautiful Atlantic beaches between Palm Beach and Miami. So sit back, relax, and let me show you how to indulge yourself Boca style. Hello, and welcome to the Becky and Boca Show. I have some great guests here tonight, but before I get to them, I have a few things I need to tell you about. My good buddy Dolores Catania from The Real Housewives of New Jersey is going to be down in Bal Harbour tomorrow night. If anyone wants to go see her, she is great. And it's tomorrow night, Friday, December 16th, 6 to 9 p.m. at, I'm not going to say this right, Jitroius, Jatois, maybe? Wow. It's in J.W. Cooper, Bal Harbour Mall, and it's the Spring Summer Collection from Paris. So it's 9700 Collins Avenue, Suite 231. And if you want to go to that, you have to RSVP by calling 845-591-6520. Go to my Becky and Boca Facebook page. You'll see it on there. But Dolores is great. I love her. So I wanted to give her a plug for that. And next week on this show, I have Dr. Alan Bauman from the Bauman Medical Group. And his whole thing is hair restoration. And I toured his Boca Raton place yesterday, and it was amazing. It's beautiful, 2 floors. He has all these surgical suites and all these different areas. Any kind of hair loss problem, men and women, he has ways to handle it. And the thing I was most amazed about was a lot of women complain that their eyebrows start to thin out as they get a little older, and a big solution is to tattoo the eyebrows. But he can actually take hair from the back of your head or anywhere on your body and transplant it into the eyebrows. So I just found that amazing. So we're going to hear all about what he has to offer next week on this show. And then the week after that, I have Dr. Rafael Cabrera, and he is a plastic surgeon in Boca Raton. He's been around a long time, very well respected, and we're going to hear what he's up to. He's doing all sorts of things, I think, with PRP and all sorts of new procedures. So that's what we have coming up. And now I would like to introduce you to my first guests. I have Tim Beasley and Guy LaFerrara. They're here from Guy LaFerrara Clothier. Is that what your
Absolutely.
business is called?
Guy LaFerrara International Designs.
Guy LaFerrara International Design. And it is a men's clothing store in Boca Raton. It's been here forever. How long has your store been there?
We're entering our 36th year.
36th year. You've been in Boca longer than I have.
Well, I believe, Becky, if my memory recalls
I used to go there a long time ago.
When we first opened on Palmetto Park Road.
You had women's clothes in there at one time, didn't you?
That was a little later.
Okay.
But in the original format.
Where were you on Palmetto Park Road?
Across the street from La Vieille Maison.
Over there by the beach?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We moved there in 1982.
Get closer.
Where my parents had a tailor shop in Palm Beach. And the summer of 1982, we decided we wanted to be in a faster growing community, which is more of a year-round market. So we found this beautiful new building. And of course, my dad believed being near the beach was really the epitome of
I
living
believe
in
that.
Florida. So that was our first choice. What we
I live
did
over
not-
by the beach. I love it.
Well, yeah, it was great. And, but people had trouble because the bridge was always going up. And they
Yeah.
get stuck at the Wildflower, get drunk, and never
Oh, that's
make
when
it
the
to
Wildflower
shop.
was there.
Yes, exactly.
I think we were probably all in the Wildflower at one time
course,
during the late 80s.
So it was during that time, actually, where I think I first discovered one of my early fans, your husband, Dr. Barry Davis.
yes. He was a dapper dresser back then. I got to get him in and get some
certainly was.
more suits from you.
Sure, yeah. So we decided, I joined my mom and dad at that time. My mom retired. My dad, as you may recall, was
I remember him.
custom tailor from
Sure.
Italy.
Yeah.
And I said to him one day, I said, Dad, if I'm going to be in business with you, we should only sell Italian clothing, all natural fabrics, handmade in Italy. And at the time, I had started falling in love with Laura Piana and Ermenegildo Zegna and these finer goods. So that's what we decided to do. I said, either we'll do very well or we'll go out of business in style.
Well, I think you're in the right location for that kind of stuff, because that's what I love about your store. And Tim, if you want to talk about some of this stuff too, you have a gorgeous suit on. So do you.
Yes.
I know you kind of go together, right?
Well,
we're both wearing blue.
Yeah, we're in that warm zone of blue.
Yeah, blue. I like
With
that.
the full moon.
Year-round
looming.
colors.
What I like about clothes like this and the clothes that you sell is, not only do they look good, but they feel so good. And I imagine wearing them is like wearing air. I mean, that's just, it's quality, quality, quality.
100%. And our forte actually has been specializing in super lightweight fabrics.
Yes, I know the lightweight wools
for
that
the
don't.
big global warming of where we live.
Big global warming.
Yeah.
That's true. It's hard to get all dressed up in South Florida.
Sure.
Even for
Correct.
women. You walk outside in the summertime and
humid.
you're all dressed and you just feel like you're going to melt. So the fabrics you wear are
Lightweight,
incredibly important.
doing fabrics that are 180 grams and 200 grams, making suits that maybe have no lining inside or deconstructed, the incredible weight of airlessness. That's what it's about.
Oh, that's
and
so
men
nice.
need to
That's
learn
so nice.
that these things are out there for them, because a lot of people
They
get
don't know
stuck
that.
in the old ways of doing things. And today with technology, there's so many more choices.
Yeah. No, you're wearing a wide pinstripe.
Right.
And, I don't know
It's
a lot
high-
about that,
yeah,
but I
it's-
know that's a traditional pinstripe.
It is, and it's a little more high fashion today. I mean, a lot of guys are wearing wide pinstripes, maybe with peak lapels, very wide peak lapels, like I'm
Oh,
wearing.
yeah?
It's a very sartorial Neapolitan look.
Right. I like
And
that.
yeah, so it's different. We do a lot of this style actually here.
And
locally.
are the suits tighter now? I mean,
yeah, a lot
the
of-
skinny suits, that kind of thing. Are you doing those, even though
we
you're
do a lot of trimmer
Italian?
fits, more athletic cuts. There's a lot of
It's called athletic cut.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then but we also do something different that Guy really kind of created that we don't know of many other people actually offering it. But for bigger men, like some of these wives, they have a bigger husband, and it's hard for them to wear
Yeah, we all want to dress our
trimmer
men.
clothing. Yeah, trimmer
Exactly.
clothing. But we offer fits right off the rack, ready to wear, that may fit him in the areas that he needs the room. But for instance, like the trousers may be a lot trimmer from the knee down, which gives him that trimmer silhouette.
That's a nice look.
Well,
I
at the end
love
of the
that.
day, let's face it, not everybody is built like Tim. He's in the early
Yeah, you
30s.
can wear the skinny suit.
Tim is designing and creating a lot of custom-made things for young guys who are bodybuilders. So a big part of our forte is taking our background and
So
besides
you're hitting
having
both ends of the market.
correct. So real men, guys who've made their money and are successful, maybe they're 50, 60 years old, and their bodies have changed. They've been enjoying their Tito's, their Cabernet
Right.
Sauvignons.
All the nice
So-
restaurants in Boca.
That's correct. So we've figured out how to dress the larger figured man, but elegantly and clothes that fit him. And we specialize in carrying those
And
ready-made.
that makes
and
such a
custom-made.
difference. Oh, the fit
So-
on somebody, even if somebody's big, if it's fitted, the clothing's
Even for a
fitted.
guy going out to get a new job, maybe he's
sure.
trying to climb up the ladder. If you wear the frumpy,
Yep.
the off the rack garment from.
And I'm not sure men realize this as much as women do.
Well,
when they're getting dressed, men.
Women
don't
are
think about
definitely,
it.
I think, the driving force. A lot of the times, at least in the store, that that
Yep.
drive them in to purchase and maybe step outside of the comfort zone a little
That's
bit.
why I'm trying to do this show right before the holidays, because
exactly.
women, if you're looking for a gift for your man, why not get him something that you can enjoy
Right.
by looking at it? If you're ever horrified when your husband comes down the stairs and you're about ready to go out, I've been there. It's like, oh, please go right back up there. Then they argue with you. No, I'm comfortable. You got to get him into some of these clothes because they will love the clothes. I mean, men don't realize how good
we
these
really
clothes
we
feel.
go out of our way really to find, travel all over to find the best of the best. And
Oh, I know that.
Great value,
Your
too,
quality.
for
You're
the quality.
definitely Boca Raton quality. That's why I wanted you on here, because it makes such a difference. And
As men, we oftentimes tend to get a little lazy, and especially in this environment, in this world today, because the whole dress down situations become a sort of a disaster because learning how to go from a suit to dressing casual.
Oh,
whether
that's
you're a
where men fall off
stockbroker, yeah, and you know what?
They can
It's-
look okay in a suit, but
Sure.
then when it comes to casual,
How do you do it?
they got
And it's a
the
learned
dad look, you know,
thing.
the New
Yeah.
Balance and
They-
the baggy.
They tend to digress to like college days oftentimes.
What they
but
were
at
in
the end of
college,
the
you're right.
day, when your wife is looking so fabulous and taking time to go to get her hair done.
We go
wear
through a
beautiful
lot
clothing.
of trouble. We get our makeup done, we get our hair
yeah,
done, we
right.
pick out our clothes,
So-
we get our skin loofah'd and everything, and then
Exactly.
And when the men you're taking out your husband, he just looks so bad. It really makes you look bad.
I know.
You know.
So men
That's-
do need
You're
encouragement.
preaching to the
Let's
choir
face it.
here.
You know, most men think about themselves less. They care about their kids, their wife, their boat.
They
their
don't think
car.
it's important.
Correct. Their priorities are elsewhere. But learning how to do it with thoughtfully, learning the new way to dress casually is something that we've really embraced.
I love that because that's where most men have trouble. They can put on a
Correct.
suit, but it's the casual.
If you've been home sitting around checking your portfolio all day, you know, you've been hanging around in a t-shirt and shorts, you're going out to meet your friends for lunch, for God's sake, put on a pair of trousers and a collared shirt. Don't look like something that the cat just dragged in.
I love that. No, you're absolutely
Show some
right.
protocol. And
Right.
especially if you're out with your friends and your woman on a weekend. Put on the nine.
And
step
Boca
up.
is the kind of town where you're going to run into everybody you know. When you, I can't go anywhere in Boca
Yeah,
Raton.
you
I mean,
can't
it's
go
not
to
that tiny of a
Publix.
town. It's just I've been here forever.
I think
I know.
I've
and
seen
sometimes
you in Publix in your
probably
sweats, Becky.
in gym clothes. I know.
No.
That's my
Never.
worst part. Leaving the gym, I always want to run into someplace. But I think about that because I see people everywhere. You know, I'll be dressed in my gym clothes and I'll hear Becky. I'm like, oh no. You know, I'll turn
Yeah.
around. I'm like, oh God, somebody that knows me.
I've tried going
So-
shopping with my baseball hat, my sunglasses on,
And they
of course.
recognize-
Someone says, "Oh, guy, what are you doing here?"
Yeah, what are you doing here? Oh, and
Hiding.
And you're a clothier. You got to be careful.
No, yeah, a lot of pressure.
Oh, I have that problem too because I'm promoting all of this,
Exactly.
grooming stuff for women
Sure.
and cosmetic procedures, and then I'll go out in a baseball cap and sweats.
But what's really important, and I think that women need to realize this, is that men sometimes, and people get intimidated. We really try to make the shopping experience fun. We try to give a guy
Men
direction.
don't like to shop for clothes.
They don't want to waste a lot of time. They want to drive up,
Right.
park,
Surgical
come in,
precision.
Boom. I have
Go
a
in,
party
get what
Saturday
they
night.
want, and
What am
out.
I going to do? We make it easy. We make it fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it shouldn't be like going to the dentist. But if you need the Novocaine, we keep it in the
yeah, you got something there to take the edge
A
off.
couple of glasses of Chardonnay, you'll feel no pain.
Okay, so that's the thing, and you got to make it easy for the men, and then easy
Right.
for them to select their clothes too when they're at home.
100%.
That's the problem. They have trouble putting things
Coordinating
together.
it.
So you have
And
a
that's
system
where
for that?
Tim and I come in together really well. We both have two different perspectives. You know, I have that classical training part. Tim has learned all that, but he's embraced it in a way where he's learned how to really individualize clothing for guys who want something different. Deals with a lot of young professionals and creates a lot of outfits custom made for people.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
We really have a great staff too. Probably, I would say the best in South Florida. And we've recruited, starting with our tailor. He's right from Brioni, one of the most
Oh,
prestigious
wow, that's important.
menswear brands in the world.
That clothes have to fit, or it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
It's
starts with the tailor.
Right.
Find the best tailor you can, and then also we've recruited guys who other store owners and also people from. We have one guy from Canali, directly from corporate. You know, who was a made-to-measure specialist. So
oh, wow.
I would
Young
s-
guy with new sensibility.
That's right, and so I think that's why a big reason why we're so successful. Someone may go into the department store. And you have a
Oh,
not
yeah,
so
that's
good
no
experience.
place. Guys,
Yeah.
I'm talking to women here. That's no place for your husbands to
Even
buy
though
a
you
suit.
get the points, you get the points on your card.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
want your husband to be happy, you need to bring him over to us. because
And
it's
you'd be
really gonna
happy
a
when
much better
he's ready to
experience.
go out and looks good.
100%.
Oh, that makes
100%.
such a difference. I can't tell you how many times I've looked over and gone, oh, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
Where did you even find that? And sometimes I throw things away. I hope he doesn't see this.
Someone
but-
brought up something interesting to me that in these events that we go to, we should just take a picture of these guys in restaurants who are like dressed horribly.
Yes!
Find out
And
what
do
their
the-
name
the
is.
black over the eyes.
We're gonna blast them right on the
Fashion.
internet. You know.
Fashion, please.
And I think men enjoy wearing these clothes once they get it.
Oh, yeah.
And once they understand. And talk about price a little bit. Are your clothes a lot more expensive than the mall?
Not
Is that
necessarily, no.
No, okay.
Big misconception.
But I would say it's worth the investment even if they are.
100, because the stuff lasts a long time.
Just buy
but-
less but make it good.
Correct. So we have the whole spread of dynamics. We have suits from $795 to $5,000. We do every category: machine made, handmade in Italy, handmade in Canada. We offer every price point, but still, at the end of the day, we've stayed focused on top quality handmade clothing.
So even
And
the ones for
so-
700 are still
Still, yeah, they fit beautifully. You know, you can get a $700 suit that fits as well as a Canali, but it's machine made, not handmade, but still a very good quality suit. So you have a choice. You want to go to a Men's Warehouse or you want to go to a Macy's. You could go buy a Hugo Boss suit, but you know, is that garment going to last? It's really
right.
questionable.
You can
So
have
longevity
these
is an important
forever.
thing
Yes.
when you're just investing in your clothing.
And just out of curiosity, since this is a luxury market, what is your very best suit? What would you say?
Wow.
And it might be different for you too. I don't know.
When you say best, that's such a variable question.
Finest, like
Our finest, we've taken pride in bringing new products to the market all the time. Being the oldest dealer of Canali in South Florida now for 28 years. For many years, we represented Ermenegildo Zegna, Brioni, but we've really put our heart and soul into a couple of new brands. They're actually 40-year-old brands from Italy.
Oh yeah. So all your stuff is Italian?
90%.
Majority.
Wow.
So we have the Ravazzolo brand, which is completely handmade like a Brioni, but priced at around 30 to 40% less than a Brioni.
Really?
So we bring the quality value relationship to the table. We go to Italy,
So-
we find products that are a quality and value. So after 25 years, we decided to drop Brioni because the prices
Oh, you
have
don't sell
gotten
Brioni.
so
Okay.
high and the value relationship got out
Okay, I
of proportion.
see.
We also just brought in another very old famous company from Italy called Belvest, also completely handmade in Italy. So
that
these are
sounds so nice.
choices we made to really service our customers the best we can and realize that they come to us for direction. So
Sure.
if they want to buy Brioni today, they can go to a Brioni store in Palm Beach or Bal Harbor. But if they want quality and value, they're going to come see Tim and I because we offer service that's impeccable.
And you have beautiful, beautiful things. And I think a lot of it is just men have to go in there and try this stuff on.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're missing if they're not.
Correct.
they're not
we
wearing
take
it.
the BS out of the experience. You know, we're there to make lifelong friends. We're not about just closing a deal. We create
No, that's true because
relationships.
you've been there forever.
Yeah, it's
You started over by the
36 years.
beach, right? And
Yep.
weren't you in
We spent
Royal
about
Palm for a
15
while?
years in Royal Palm Plaza.
remember that one, too.
Yep. And
Yeah.
we had a good time over there until they decided to take the shopping plaza apart. And we decided to move to more central Boca, which
Right,
is
you're right in the
becoming
middle.
the heart of Boca
No, you
today.
are right in the center
It
there.
is, yeah.
Yes. You're on Military Trail in Boca Center, right?
That's correct.
yeah,
And,
that's a great location.
I decided to move there when my daughter was starting high school, and I realized that it's such an important community, and that's the center of it, whether you live
right. If you live east, it's
441
easy to
or on
get
the
to.
beach.
If you live way west,
Yep,
it's easy to get to also.
100%. Yeah.
I love the kind of clothes that you guys have. And remember the old movie, you might be too young, American Gigolo with Richard Gere?
Oh, goodness. That was so
I
much
love
fun. Yes.
Yeah, when he
Don't
does
you
a
wanna
little
go
dance,
shopping like
opens
that?
up the drawers and he's got everything in the closets and he's
Awesome
I'm
closet,
gonna go. I'm
yeah.
gonna go. I tried to find that on Netflix the other night to get ready for this, but I couldn't find it.
That would have
But
been fun.
yeah, that was great. That was all about the pleasure that a man can get from having this kind of clothing.
Well, one
And-
of the fortes that we've developed, and Tim in particular, as I've introduced them to all the fabric makers around the country and all over Europe, he's become very good at sourcing things for people. So if a customer comes in our shop and says, I want a white paisley silk dinner jacket, we will find that fabric for you, and we will create that garment especially
wow.
for you. And Tim has developed great relationships with all these vendors.
So
Create
so
this
anything
thing.
someone
Yeah.
wants, they can come to you and you could
the
possibly
answer
find
is
it.
always yes. Never no.
Right,
Like
okay.
Guy Ferreras.
Yeah.
We have 12 of the top fabric mills in the world that we stock. So like the brands might stock a fabric, right? Canali or whoever, but we also offer the same fabric, just like all these designers. So we're able to get
Okay.
the same look, everything.
We'll buy directly from Laura Piana, or Ceruti, or
you get the
Scabal. So we go right
Yes.
to the source and
This
acquire
stuff is so important. If you're buying your
Yeah.
suits in the mall, that's you're
pretty
missing
serious.
all
You're getting
this.
half the job done. Yeah, you're not getting the full month.
No. And now tell me a little bit more about tropical fabrics, because that's always intrigued me that a man in Florida has to wear a suit even in the summertime sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that there are fabrics that are very comfortable.
There's weights that are below 200 grams that are very light, breathable, great for the tropics. We have models like guys wearing today that's completely unlined. That's really
see
like
that.
There's also this technical characteristics. If
So
we're
what do you
able
mean
to
by
zoom
unlined?
in, it's not only unlined. We have these special yarns. Like this is a travel natural
more
comfort fabric.
performance. Yeah, performance
They're
fabrics.
performance fabrics that resist creasing.
What does that mean? Do they
So,
stretch a little, or
It has some elastic in it. Yeah, so it
has
has
some memory.
natural stretch, and then also at the same time, the fabric is woven so tightly that it has this resiliency to sitting down all day, maybe in a chair or whatever,
It has a memory.
getting up.
Wow.
Yeah, bounces right back. So that's something we do a lot of here in this area, and we've gotten our garments so light. I mean, it really kind of feels like almost like a sweater weight, basically.
Almost a
And
shirt, really.
Yeah, it's very close.
so unlined? You're saying it's
So
got
the Bimberg lining, the rayon lining that is in a lot of garments, in this particular case is removed. The horsehair canvas that's usually in the breast is majority of that is out. So there's only a soft piece of canvas and the chest piece
that
to
must
create the
make
drape
a
of the garment.
big difference in
It really
comfort.
does, especially being in a humid environment. It's
I've actually had
different
jackets of my
experience.
own that I've ripped the lining out of just
course,
because it's so uncomfortable sometimes, and it feels so much better not
But
to
men
have
that
it.
are on the road too, in and out of the office, whatever, and
Right, in the
traveling,
car, then out.
traveling suits with this type of fabric is ideal. I mean, it's really
Wow,
the best.
I bet. Now, can you give me a price range for like the type of suit you're wearing?
An average canali suit would be between $18.95 and
There's different ranges of canali.
$2,100.
Yeah, I know
for
that.
a
I've
nice
seen
high
'em.
quality Super 120 performance suit, and canali still represents a quality value relationship. So that, and we've also pioneered reintroducing to the United States a product by a company called Samuelson. It's a 120-year-old company out of Canada, makes a handmade suit just like canali, and they retail at about $1,200. And a lot for many
and that's
years,
an
yeah.
investment because I mean,
You got
buy
quality value.
fewer but buy quality, and you'll have
Exactly.
them forever. And I mean, these suits are so pretty. You guys are. It looks good to look at these colors and the fabrics and everything.
Another
It's really
factor that has really become important in this whole dress down movement
Yeah.
in America today is we've embraced these shirt jackets that are not your traditional sport coats. They're literally like shirts. They have sleeves and soft shoulders, no padding. So when a guy's going out and wearing a polo shirt and a pair of jeans, and you want to put on something that's not stiff and restricting, these shirt jackets are also completely deconstructed.
Oh, that
There's
sounds
one
nice.
company called Bolioli from Italy that have these washed wool fabrics that you can roll up in a ball, and you can just wear them with anything. Whether it
Are
be
they cut like a jacket like that, or they're cut like a shirt?
They're
It's really
a
cut like
hybrid,
a shirt,
really,
but it looks like a
between
jacket.
the two.
That's a wonderful thing.
So it's elegant.
So it's
when
like a
man
casual,
walks
right?
into a club. If I were walking into Jazz's, and we missed that,
Gone.
they're gone.
I
but
had Steve Fagan on here the other night. He,
I love Steve.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you go to the Arts
He is on
Garage in
Jazz's.
Delray, I want to go in and I want to look elegant. So when I walk into a room,
and the woman
the
you're
end of the
with
day,
wants you to look
your
elegant.
wife is looking at me
Yeah, right.
because I got the style going on.
And
okay?
thinking, wow. So this
Yeah.
is just a jacket that you can
So
put over anything?
Exactly. You
what
can
if
throw
you
it
have jeans
over
on?
A T-shirt with jeans. It's a travel piece.
And what
with
price is
exactly
that?
We do them at a lot of different price ranges, from $5.95 up to $1,500.
Ladies, that is a nice holiday gift.
There you
That's
go.
something that I guarantee your guy doesn't have and could
Exactly.
certainly use.
Or just a gift card in general, just so
Right.
you can have the experience.
So you had to go in there and pick out
Just
what.
to- Right. I mean, I'm telling you, once they come in, there's a lot of retention in our store. They just.
Oh,
they're
sure.
really
I
stick
think
with it.
once you get a guy into these clothes, they're never going to go back. I mean,
It's hard to.
And
Yeah.
we also offer a couple of very unique services. One I've been doing more and more lately is closet interventions. So if you've got a
Oh.
guy who doesn't want to part with
I
his...
take care of that for my husband.
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll come in and sit with you and say, hey, how long have you had this? Does it still fit you? Do you want to
30,
save
40
it?
years.
Whatever it may be cleanse, So that sometimes is a helpful tool.
Yes.
If a guy's gained weight or lost weight,
Yeah,
you
that's
say, I
tricky
need to
too.
replace X, Y, or Z. So that's a service that we've been finding helpful for a lot of people today.
Can the wife do that and the guy not even be there when you
Sure.
when you show up? I mean, that's probably the only way that's going to fly.
Yeah, that can disturb a few relationships, however. But
Yeah.
we recommend we all get together as a unit and have a glass of Chardonnay and work through it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would love to purge some closets. That's
But, it's a sensitive subject. But I actually recently, I'll tell a quick story. A CEO from Office Depot who moved down here about a year and a half ago was his wife wanted, they were from the north, his clothes were all very heavy.
Yeah, it's hard
so,
to move down here
his
and
wife
wear the same
was
things.
talking with a decorator, and the decorator told her about Guy LaFerrera. And always, happens to be a friend
If
of
you got
mine.
the nice house, you got to have the nice clothes.
Of course, they bought this beautiful new home in Royal Palm, and so she said, "I'd like to get some things for him for his birthday. He won't come in, he won't shop. Would you come over to my house on Saturday at 12 o'clock while he's watching golf?
And bring
ring
some-
the doorbell."
Oh.
She picked a couple of things. I came into the house, rang the doorbell.
Oh, clever.
I says, "I'm here for a clothing intervention." Introduced myself. Went in, laid the clothing on the floor in front of the TV. And
How
we
did he receive it?
He was in shock. He was like, he just was overcome. This is not really happening. Yes, it is. So I wish I could tell you his name. I haven't gotten permission, but
That's great, though.
It was so much fun, and he's become a good
Because she knew she
client
wasn't
and
going
a
to
good
get him out of the
friend.
chair into
Now-
your store, but she wanted to get him into your
Absolutely.
clothes.
And now he comes in all by himself.
That's what I'm saying. Once
and
they wear the
we make it
clothes,
painless.
once they wear the clothes, and it's the feel of the clothes too. It's not just how they look to everybody. It's the
Complete
comfort.
fit. Also.
Yeah, when you're wearing
Yeah.
really good things,
Sure.
it feels so much better.
You also feel better, if you're wearing something like that, as opposed to wearing something that's just frumpy or whatever. Maybe you're used to it, but maybe you'll act a little more enthusiastic in life. If you're wearing
Sure.
something that you
It's like getting your hair and makeup
Sure.
done. All of a sudden,
you're excited. Yeah,
Yeah, you feel
and then,
better.
You feel good at
a lot
work.
of good things happen around you naturally. So I don't know. Something
No,
to think about.
it's a great thing. Tell me more about the casual clothes, because I know you have the beautiful suits, but what should a guy wear if he's just going out to a restaurant in Boca Raton? Do they have they have to wear a jacket?
Well-
What's the choice?
That's a great. Today, obviously, you don't need a jacket. You dress because you want to, and having the right stuff to wear is important. So, if you've been in a suit all day, if you've been in a jacket and a uniform,
You don't want to put it back on.
Well, unless you're putting on the right thing, and that's where again I'll tell you about these little shirt jackets, these deconstructed.
Yeah, I
things,
wanna see those.
because they're relaxed. You feel you're your own person when you're wearing them. They're not your father's sport coat. They're today's casual sportswear pieces.
And really uses a sweater in these restaurants today too here locally, because a lot of these restaurants the AC is so high.
Yeah, they have to
You
do
want
that
something. You
because
want
they
a
have so
layer.
many people.
That's-
And you don't
Yeah.
want to take a sweater over your head, mess up your hair and all that stuff.
Correct.
So
And you
wearing
can
this
put
shirt
on-
jacket's like a really great
And
alternative.
now
to
women
that.
know this. You want your husband to wear some kind of a jacket because the air conditioning is so cold, and we're always wearing these little dresses,
Sure.
and
and
it's a-
you can take it off him.
Bingo!
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
so true.
Throw
So
it
I
on a
don't-
mud puddle. Yeah. throw it
Right.
on top of
Yeah.
a mud puddle, yeah.
But the other important thing when you talk about dressing casual, you're going out on a Friday or Saturday night. Let's say you've been in jeans all day.
Yeah.
So there's this new hybrid type of slacks that we've gotten really into that are these high-tech performance fabrics that have the look of a jean. They're a 5-pocket model, but they're
Really?
in these fabrics that are blends of wool, poly, lycra. You'll see them in Prada, you'll see them in Gucci, all these
What
designers.
colors are they?
Oh, a magnitude from, primaries, blacks, charcoals, blues, but we do them in a lot of textured tones. So we're taking, and you don't want to wear the jean. You've been in that all day. It's a little too sloppy looking. You don't want to put on your dress pants. So we've come
It's
up with
in
this whole
between.
category of
That's a
drapey,
nice gift,
comfortable,
ladies.
soft fabrics.
What's the price
that
on
are
something like
sexy.
that?
They're super sexy.
Yeah, it's
Again,
nice.
$195 around.
$195 to $250.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have them from great companies, whether it be Zanella, Hiltel. We found these new designers all over Italy,
Oh, I
Gardura,
like that.
Meyer, that are cutting edge in fit and in fabric.
Okay, so if you're wearing this as pants, what are you wearing on top?
Either a nice collared sports shirt
Right.
from Eton,
Button
a
down
Robert
sports
Graham, whatever it might be. But that's the whole idea. Put on a collared shirt, look decent, make your woman happy and proud of you.
Yeah, it
Let
makes
the
a big
other women in
difference.
the room lust after you. Hey,
Right.
whatever. Have fun. It's
Yeah.
just a costume.
Right. I think guys just need to, like you said, they need to get integrated to it. They need to try
Exactly.
it, like bringing the
Yeah.
clothes over to the house. That got the guy in
Right.
there.
Instead of just boom, just slumming, the 60s are over.
Yeah, right,
you know?
right.
So,
And you know what I hate? When the guys wear the jeans up really high, with the belt and the...
yeah, well,
Some guys need it, you know.
right, but
Well, yeah, but isn't there a way to make that
That's
more
something else,
contemporary?
though. Seriously, some guys do require a higher rise, maybe front or back, and that's something that we actually stock.
Oh, you stock
in the
those?
store. So if you have a hard time with pants or shirts, jackets in general, no one can fit my husband because he's got this big belly, whatever. We actually specialize in that with all the.
That's good to know.
Yeah, and we're it's also the silhouette of these garments for the portly guy with the big belly, maybe a small shoulder, and then his waist is a big waist, but he has no rear end and chicken legs. That's a real fit in Boca Raton.
Yes,
you don't
yes.
want a baggy leg.
It's not a
Right,
and it's not
so
a
you
baggy
ma-
leg. So we actually stock that, and it's with 3 different price points. And it's,
Wow.
yeah, we can't even keep it in stock. But
So,
that's
catering-
our
That's
forte.
good to know.
Catering to a lot of different body types, and another big characteristic in Boca is so many people here of Mediterranean descent. So you have shorter men, whether they be of Italian or Jewish or Greek descent. So we have a lot of short rise pants, legitimate cut in centimeters from Europe that
Oh, wow.
you do not find in department stores. So catering to a guy who has a smaller silhouette is another big forte that we've embraced.
And a guy, no matter if he's small or large, looks really good when the
Correct.
clothes fit him.
Sure.
So big, small,
Yes.
normal.
Nothing
we love
looks
you
worse
all.
than the baggy clothes.
Correct.
No, you.
Yeah.
And you sell shoes too,
We do.
and belts, and
Oh yeah, full
and
accessories.
I noticed you're both wearing pocket squares.
squares,
Is that
All accessories.
everybody
This-
wears those with suits now?
Well, I think it is a little dash of
I like it,
dapperness.
yeah.
I'd say about 80% of all of our suit buyers are
Wear
wearing
them.
pocket
And
squares.
especially if you're going out at night and you're wearing a low jacket, or even a business, putting on a jacket and you don't want to wear a tie because it's stifling hot outside.
Right.
Just doing a nice collared shirt, open neck with a pocket square, it just
Oh, yeah, that's class.
gives a little breath of fresh air to your
Yeah,
outfit.
right. I like this.
Colorfulness.
Wow.
So you can be comfortable and be elegant at the same time.
Sure.
Very
So, do you sell jeans at all?
Oh, sure.
Tons of jeans.
Yeah?
Yeah, we really have the full range. I mean, underwear.
Underwear,
you know?
too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you have everything
underwear,
there.
hand row underwear. We do jeans.
That's
we
the
do
thing that men
We
don't.
have
They're very
Sure.
picky about how comfortable
Yeah.
their underwear are. So I guess
Undershirts. I mean, we really have socks. I mean, we have the
We
whole
have,
complete wardrobe.
What, 12
in our
brands
store.
of jeans, I think, at the moment in the store? And again, it's all about fit. So from AG to
do you have
Robert
nice
Graham to
light
Alberto.
jeans? I know those
it's
are
all
very
about
popular now.
lightweight, yeah.
Yeah.
So people who want heavyweight stuff, we'll order it for them, but we put our dollars, and we have
I don't know why anyone
such
would want
a
the
huge
heavyweight stuff.
inventory. Yeah, we focus on lightweight stuff, but if a guy wants a heavy corduroy because he's going
From
to
north,
Colorado, he's
yeah.
going to Aspen, we'll, in 2 to 4 days, we'll
You
give
can
a
get
guy
that.
anything
Okay.
he wants.
That's right.
400-gram jeans, 500-gram jeans, they're all available within 2 to 3 days, special order.
Oh wow. What else do you have? Any accessories? Anything?
Well, I think our most important accessory is Guy's Wine Shop, which is located
Oh!
inside Guy's La Ferrera's Menswear, because I've been a wine enthusiast
I
for
know
40 plus
that.
years. I'm also a amateur chef. I love cooking. And so 10 years ago, we built a small wine shop in the
How
back
nice.
of the store.
Look, you can get a
Yeah.
bottle of wine as a gift while you're in there too.
Correct. You could bring home an awesome Chardonnay for your lady and a bottle of Pinot Noir from Russian River. We're a full service store.
Wow.
If you need reservations, we got it covered.
Reservations
Yes, indeed. From
at a restaurant?
You're from Fort Lauderdale to Napa Valley. You need a reservation. Guy Lafleur is going to hook you up.
Wow.
Life is short. Your body is a temple, and we want
Yes.
to honor that.
That's fantastic.
So if you want the latest cult wine from Cabernet, from California, or from Spain, or from Chateauneuf du Pape, come see me.
So you can come in there and
Yeah.
shop for your clothes. Can you test the wines and see what you got there? And
On occasion, we have that opportunity. We try twice a month to do little private experiences for those who enjoy it,
oh, nice.
for sure.
Okay, we got a
Yeah.
couple minutes left here, but I want to make sure everybody knows how to get in touch with you or how to find your store. So if you
How
want
do
to
you do
give the
that, Sam?
address and tell them exactly.
It's called the Crocker Center now.
Oh,
right?
it's back to
No,
Crocker
it's
Center.
not. Is it?
You can't.
Oh,
It's still the
Boca
Boca Center. We're
Boca
confused
Center.
because Tom Crocker purchased it
Well,
back.
I used to call it the Crocker Center.
course,
It was
yeah. A
the
lot
Crocker
of
Center
people
for a
still
long
know it.
time.
Yeah.
That,
they
yeah.
know it as the Crocker Center.
But yeah,
Okay.
so even though our address is 5050 Town Center Circle, we are located on Military Trail.
Right.
In the Boca Center next to Morton Steakhouse.
Everybody knows where Morton's is.
We're there since 1999 now. Mm-hmm. And we just signed another 10-year lease.
Oh, good.
Tim is the new face of the company because
Oh,
I'll be out
fantastic.
at a wine tasting or having lunch, so you might not see me unless you make an appointment.
Okay, so Tim, you can handle it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the youth.
Yeah, I know. That's well, you got both
As
ends
well
covered
as
here.
the-
That's good. That's good.
So.
Okay, so and you want to give out a phone number if someone wants to call and
Brilliant idea.
1-800-SOME-GUY is the easiest, maybe. 1-800-SOME-GUY.
some guy.
It's
Okay.
SOMEGUY, or you can direct dial 561-620-0011, and private appointments are available morning or night,
And you can
anytime.
Yeah, and
That's
you can
nice.
schedule an appointment on our website, too. Just
Tell us about the website.
Yeah, the
GuyLaFerrera.com.
website. I was going to ask about
Tim
that.
has created an amazing website. He is, today the whole world is about communicating on the internet.
Yeah,
and Tim
to
has
get on
done
your
a
phone, you don't
brilliant
wanna-
job and created a website, which I'd love for him to tell you about.
Well, it's new for us, but it's a online store, marketplace for fine menswear goods.
So you can buy right off the website if you want to.
You can, yeah. You can go directly from the GuyLaFerrera.com website, click shop online, or it's called Gent Row, which is the name of our online store. And
How do you spell that, Tim?
Gent as in gentleman, and then Row, ROW, as in Saville Row. So GentRow.com.
Okay.
And it's a great website. And we're shipping fine menswear products all around the world.
Oh,
It's really
wow.
exciting.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So if you live in Chicago,
Yeah.
if you live in
Anywhere.
St. Louis, if you're in Aspen and you need a gift for your man, it's his
That's right.
birthday, you forgot to get
Yeah.
something, wow, just go on the website and bingo, it's going to appear at your door.
Or if you live here and you need to get a gift for somebody in another state, that's
Exactly.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Yes,
I have
it
a
is.
lot of
I'm in that
people
position
doing
right
that.
now. I have people
Yeah.
all over the country that I haven't shopped
You have a
for
son
yet.
in college?
Yes, I
do. Yes, it's fantastic.
Just what he needs, a brand new
Yeah.
Italian suit. I mean,
Maybe a cool sports shirt when he meets
Yes,
Mrs.
yes.
Wright. Miss Wright.
absolutely. Oh no, they should. They
No.
should start dressing young. I agree with
Yeah,
you because
it's important.
it makes such a difference.
Sure.
So I want to thank you two for coming
Thank
on
you.
tonight.
Pleasure.
And anybody doing any last minute shopping, or even if it's not for the holiday, just get your man in there because
Thursday and Friday tonight, we're actually open until 9 also. So
Oh,
the hours
okay.
are extended.
okay,
And Sundays from
And
12 to 5.
That's right.
okay.
So, and by private appointment always.
After hours by private
We're
appointment, if
open
someone
24 hours unless we're not there, but we're
Wow.
always accessible.
so if someone can't get in there till late, they can call you
They
and
just
make an
have to
appointment.
call and we'll leave the wine tasting, except if it's a really good wine tasting, maybe not.
All right, that's great to know.
Sure.
So
Customer service, that's our motto. 36 years, going strong, not going to stop. And we look forward to seeing you all at Guy LaFerrera's at the Boca Center. Tim and I are ready to receive you.
okay, thanks Tim and Guy for
That's a wrap.
coming in, and we're going to change out guests here. And I know you guys have a party to go to. You're so popular.
Yes, Christmas
So-
time with lots of Christmas and Hanukkah parties.
Okay.
Thank you, Becky. It's nice to be
Thank
here.
you. Serendipity Consignment Boutique is unlike any other consignment shop you have ever seen. Lisa has the most beautiful and immaculate designer bags, clothes, shoes, and accessories. It's a designer candy store. So go check out Serendipity Consignment Boutique, Glades Plaza, 2200 Glades Road, Boca Raton, or visit their website at consignmentboca.com.
Times are tough, and right now those in the commercial world know that being heard via advertisements is the name of the game. AmpSquare.tv understands how important advertisement is and is proud to express that it's truly the only plugged-in internet television production company on the market. Amp2.tv live streams all their shows across all the major selling markets in the U.S. and abroad. Call them at 866-224-5422. The AmpSquare.tv library allows productions to be seen over and over again, making commercial platforms more usable. Call 866-224-5422. Toll free 866-224-5422. Amp2.tv. The first and only internet television network that's truly plugged in. 866-224-5422. That's AMP2.TV.
You've been listening to and watching The Becky and Boca Show. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge in downtown Boca Raton does fabulous professional makeup application. Make an appointment today and see how glamorous you can look. Call 561-409-4065 to book your appointment. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge is located at 233 South Federal Highway on the first floor of the Boca Grand Building in Boca Raton. The number again is 561-409-4065. And now, back to the show. Hello, welcome to the second half of the Becky and Boca Show. And I have a very interesting guest here. I came across this shop in Meisner Park in Boca. Well, I didn't. A friend of mine actually that was visiting from Connecticut told me you have to go over there and see this place because it is so unique. So the store is called Van Foss, and I have Danielle here.
Hi, Becky.
Hi. And she's going to explain what it is because I think the problem is people don't really know what this store is.
Yes,
and then when
that's
they
right.
walk in there, they're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And it's a great place to get holiday gifts. So
Yeah.
tell us what it is.
When the persons or the customers
You
go
look
through
closer.
the mall, they thought that it's an oils and vinegars.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought it was a cooking supply store. What does the sign say
Yeah,
outside?
it's a Von Fass, oils, vinegars, wines, and spirits.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's a weird combination to me, but I guess not.
Yeah, all the customers go to the store and say, "No, I'm looking for oils and vinegars," but they wrote like whiskeys. What is this? And they
And the
totally
liqueurs.
forgot
You
about
have-
the oils and vinegars.
Right,
and
I never got the oils and vinegar.
Yes.
When I got in there, because you have all these little like casks up against both walls with little taps on them.
Yes, we got in one side we got all the barrels, little barrels with
Yeah.
whiskeys, grappa, brandies, and in the other side balloons, glass balloons with all the infused
Right, it's
liqueurs.
so much, and you can test everything before you buy it.
Yeah.
and you don't have to buy a big amount if you don't want, right?
Exactly,
You have
yes.
these little cubes.
Yes, that
So
one
if-
is a not chocolate liqueur.
Chocolate?
Yes.
Oh, chocolate liqueur.
Oh yes.
So you can buy just this size. So if you need a little gift for somebody, this is fabulous.
Yes, we got different sizes. Well,
Okay. And you
here,
have a lot
like-
of scotches too, right?
Yes.
Oh,
This one,
okay,
for
so
example,
here's-
it's a scotch.
Scotch?
Yes, that one
Okay.
is a single malt.
I
We
gotta put
work
it in
with
that.
independent bottler in Scotland, so they pick the single malts and make the blends
in
for
there.
us. So they are very
way.
unique. Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yes.
So this is a big size, but you can also get the same scotch in a small container if you want, right?
Yes, that's right.
Because
like this, for example.
oh, that's pretty.
You got from 750
pretty.
milliliters
Look
up
at
to 50 milliliters. So you got
this is
the
a
whole
narrow.
range of.
Narrow and pretty. What a great gift.
Yes. Now for the holidays, it's like the very unique, something different.
Right.
And yes. So we have like a lot of flavors of liqueurs.
Okay, this is
That
what's
one
this
is an Armagnac. We got
What is it?
Armagnac.
Armagnac. What is
Brandies.
that? Brandy.
Yeah, it's a type of brandy.
Oh, and you can sample all these in the store before you buy them, right?
Yes.
You know what I bought the first time I went in there? Vanilla liqueur.
Oh, really?
I went in there and I thought, oh my God, after dinner when you're hungry for something sweet, how
Yes.
fabulous.
Yes.
And then I have a little cup of it after
And
dinner.
that not chocolate that I
This
bring
is chocolate?
You,
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, if you put it over ice cream or just with hot chocolate or coffee, it's
Oh,
amazing.
you can put it in the hot chocolate or coffee. Coffee right here.
Yeah, you can put
Wow.
it there.
It says nut chocolate.
It's not chocolate. It's
Oh.
hazelnut and chocolate, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. And I made this little set
Look at that.
gift. It's a different type of brandies.
Look at this.
It's
I'm going to get my
Fernandez
folder out of
brandy
here.
from Spain, Calvados from France, and a cognac. So you can
So
choose.
you have brandy, and what's in the middle?
That one is Calvados.
What's that?
It's a brandy, but it's made from apples from Normandy, France.
So does it taste like apples?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, it's delicious. That one is amazing.
Apple brandy.
Yes, apple brandy.
Oh my. And the bottom one is,
A Fernandez brandy from Spain.
so what flavor is that?
That one is made from grapes, but it's aged in cherry cask. So
Okay.
you will feel the cherry in the bag. So it's.
Oh,
yeah,
what
yeah.
a nice gift. Prices for people that want to know. What would something like this if you want
That
to
one
give
has the price over there. I think it's like 80.
89?
Yeah, 89. Yeah. So
What a nice gift. And who
Yeah.
else is going to have that? That's fabulous.
Yeah.
What is something like a little, are all the prices on here?
No,
Okay, because I like to tell people, get an idea of what, like if someone wanted to just get this
that one
little.
will be like 35.
Okay, see,
$dollars.
what a nice
Yes.
gift. You know, like if you're going to somebody's house and you got to bring something.
Yeah.
How
like
nice.
like a home
Yeah, a
warming.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you know, you go to a party, you don't want to come with nothing. So
Yes.
you show up with something like this.
Yeah. So you can choose your liqueurs and make.
So you can
your
make any
own.
combination you want.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
So we also have wines. We work with the small suppliers that only sell to restaurants. So we try to keep them unique. We have
What kind of wines?
Italian from over the world.
Oh.
Italian, California, Spain, Greece.
I'm a big Chardonnay drinker. Do you have any Chardonnays
yes.
in there?
Oh, yes,
yeah?
of course.
I'm gonna have to come in.
Yes.
So can I taste them in there before I buy them?
No, the wines.
Not the wines, yeah, 'cause you can't-
The wines
can't
we
open the
only
bottles.
open maybe on Saturdays.
Okay, if you're doing like a little wine. What are your
Yes.
hours? First of all,
We work Monday through Saturday, 10 to 9, and Sundays, 12 to 6.
okay, and you're in Meisner Park, right by. What's the Irish pub there?
Yeah, it's Dubliners.
Dubliner. Everybody knows
yeah.
where Dubliner is.
Yes.
Oh God, they have great live music in there.
Yes.
You can find me in there a lot of times on Saturday nights. Nice place. So you're right next to them,
Yes.
and tell us a little bit more. Like you walk in there, and I know on the left you have all of the liqueurs, and then over on the right, those are the scotches
barrels,
and
the scotches. We got American, we got bourbon, we got Irish whiskey, we have a scotch.
Oh, you have everything.
Yes. Yeah.
Now
and-
all those things can be sampled, right?
yes,
the
you can-
flavors are all.
that's it.
See, I don't know anything about. I'm just a wine drinker, but I know scotches. There's all different types and flavors.
Yes,
and,
you got single malts, you got blends, you got the Irish whiskey is something. It's totally different from a Scotch. The bourbon is different too, and we can teach you about
so
all
you
the.
can be educated on it.
Yeah, exactly. And then also we have the oils and vinegars.
Yeah, tell us about that. That's a part I didn't even get to.
Yeah,
I'm not
yes.
there for the oils and vinegars, but maybe I will be. So what are those?
Yeah, well, it's for cooking. We got cooking oils, seeds oils, infused, so you can marinate, you can grill vegetables.
Oh.
So like everything.
And they have different flavors infused in them?
Yes.
Like what kind?
Rosemary, basil, garlic, oregano,
Oh, I like that.
yeah, red pepper, lemon, orange. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
And in the other side we got the vinegars.
Okay, so the vinegars are all different flavors too?
Yes, we got all fruit vinegars. All of them are organic, made from the fruit. And we got Acero Balsamico di Modena from Italy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are aged for 12 and 6 years. They are very thick, and if you put it like over strawberries or ice cream.
Vinegar?
Yeah.
Vinegar over strawberries?
Oh, yes.
That actually sounds good.
Oh, yes, it is.
Wow. Do you sample any of the vinegars in there?
Everything.
Okay, good, because I would have to taste that to see.
Yeah, you have to see.
Wow, so those are nice gifts too.
Yes, definitely.
What kind of price range for the vinegars and the oils?
Well, the way that we work, the first time you buy the bottle, then you can bring clean and refill it. So we got from the same size.
oh, you bring it back in?
The bottle, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah, so we got different sizes like this. Like the alcohol, we got from 50 milliliters up to 750. So you can choose different shape, size, and
I
different
like the
prices.
fact that you can buy a small one because if you want, like this size, if you want to try something, like I did with the vanilla liqueur,
Yes.
I think I bought this size, and I'm out.
Yeah, that size goes very fast.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So, but
But
then
if you want to try it, yeah, definitely the first time you go with the little one, and then
so you could try several of the small ones, take them home, and see how you like them, and then decide which one.
yes, and we have a box that is the sample set for with
Oh.
40 milliliters bottle.
Of
And we have
those are the liqueurs.
no for
For
oils and
the
vinegars.
oils. Okay.
Yes,
So
you got
how many
like
bottles are in there? How
8.
many
So you got 4 vinegars and 4 oils, different. So it's a good gift too.
That is a nice gift. What's the
Yes.
price on that?
That one, 32, 38.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very reasonable.
Very
price.
affordable. You
Yes.
could knock a lot of people off your list by going in there because
Oh,
you know any
yes.
Scotch drinkers, you know any liqueur drinkers, you know any cooks.
Yes, we got you covered for everyone in
Yes.
your family.
So
Definitely.
tell me how did you come up with this? Is this
Well, actually, it's a German company.
it's a German company, so they do this in other locations.
Yes.
Anywhere else in the United States, or is it
Oh,
just
yes. No, they
Yeah?
started in the States in 2007, actually, in Madison,
okay.
Wisconsin.
in Madison, Wisconsin?
Yes.
Oh,
And
my
they have
relatives up there.
already 30 stores in the States.
Oh,
and
okay.
5 in Florida.
Oh, all right. Because I mean, it's just the most unique thing. When you opened up, and I jog through there every day, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And
Yes.
it wasn't until that friend of mine that was visiting went in there and said, "You have to go in there." So, what? Any other services or anything?
Well, we get yes, we do private parties. If you want, we could close the store and make like a cocktail parties or
Ooh,
wine
I
tastings.
might have to do that.
Yes, we
I'm
got
going to do one of that for
Scotch
Becky and
classes.
Boca sometime.
Ah,
That would be
yeah,
fun.
yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you close the store, and
Yeah.
how many people can?
15 until 15. Yeah, it's like the maximum. Yeah.
And you
10
come
to
in and do
15.
just a little-
Yeah, we make appetizers with oils and vinegars. So it's
Now,
very
can
fun.
I ask you if someone wanted to do that for a group of friends? Like, say you were going out with a group of friends, you want to go there first before dinner or something. What would that cost to do a little party like that?
It depends. It's if you want to make like a wine tasting, it will be like 25. But if you want like a Scotch glasses, it will be 35. So it goes 25 to 35 per person.
Per person?
Yes, because we make appetizers. And
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
That's really nice. And how long do this, is it an hour or
an hour and a half.
an hour and a half? That's really nice.
Yes.
What a nice little thing.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, now, are you new to Boca? Did you just move here to open the store?
Yes, actually, we moved on September last year to Boca.
Uh-huh.
I'm from Venezuela.
Oh, so you came straight from Venezuela to Boca.
Yes,
Ooh.
directly. Yeah.
How did you even find out about Boca?
Well, we found the planes here. Actually, we want to open in Miami, but we couldn't find like a nice location.
Oh, no, we're better than Miami.
Yeah. So
Miami's fun to visit, but this place is...
yes. No, it's beautiful. Meister
Yeah.
Park is beautiful. So
yes,
we
you're
moved-
right in the heart of downtown Boca Raton. That's exactly where you want to be because that's where all
Yes.
the traffic is.
Exactly.
So you found out you wanted to do this store, and then you picked a location, or
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
We buy the franchise because it's a franchise, and then we pick the location, and then we start the construction. So it takes us like 6 months to open the store.
to get it open. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think I watched it while I was under construction.
oh,
Couldn't
yeah.
figure out what was going on.
Yeah. It was a long journey, but yes, we make it, and we have already 1 year open. So we're
you've
happy.
been open a year?
Yes.
See, that's why I got to get the word out about this place. I thought it was
Yes.
brand new.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I think your hardest part is letting people know what it is.
Yes.
Because it's
That's it.
so unique.
Yes.
And
That's the difficult part because
Right.
the people think that we are just oil and
yeah,
vinegars.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, and they like, oh, that's oils and vinegars, but I think the difference with us is the alcohol side,
Right,
And the
sure.
thing that you can taste almost everything.
I love that.
Yes.
They have little taps on all these little barrels, and anything you want to try, you try.
Yes,
I tried
Yes.
a couple different things, and
you learn about it.
Right.
So that's the good thing too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and like I don't know anything about Scotch, but I know Scotch drinkers. So I guess you could come in and I could come in there and you could help me pick out a nice
Exactly.
gift.
Yes.
for
if
a
you
Scotch
know,
drinker.
If your friends drink like Macallan or Balvenie, I can go.
Something similar.
Yeah,
oh, so you just
something
have to know
similar.
what they drink. I
Yes.
see.
Yes.
That's a great idea for a gift.
Yes.
These
So
are wonderful.
It's holiday time, so
It sure is, and these are all great gifts. I like how you put the little.
yes, we.
What else you got there?
Yeah, this one is latte macchiato. It's a
What is
coffee
that?
cream liqueur.
Coffee cream liqueur. Ooh.
Yeah, that one is delicious with
Very,
coffee.
very. You put it in your coffee.
Yes.
Nice.
or over ice cream. And this one is
Look how
Scotch.
pretty. Look how pretty these bottles are. This is Scotch?
yes, that one is a blend.
It's a blend.
And-
Okay.
and
blend
it's a
of
very interesting
malt
blend,
Scotch.
actually. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a Caloila, Bowmore, Lafroy. It's a very interesting Scotch.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and it's very unique. You won't find that Scotch
And
in a liquor
you got the
store.
price on here?
No, but that
Do you know
one
how much
is
something like this would be?
$89.99.
See, like a lot of times when I'm buying a gift for someone, I want to say under $100.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
And,
and every-
this would be a wonderful gift.
Yeah, every customer that go in the store and say, I got a budget, okay, and
You've
I
got
help
something
you.
for
Yeah,
that.
Yes, exactly.
Right, because you've got the small gifts and then you've got, and you could probably put together big packages of things.
Yes, and you got the oils and vinegars with the spices and wine and
Do you
liqueur.
ship if somebody
Yes.
has somebody out of state that they want to send a gift to?
Yes, we ship.
I might have to be over there before
yes.
Christmas.
Yes, you can check us on bonfassbocaraton.com. And we got
Bonfassbocaraton.com?
yes, it's
Okay.
BOMFASS Bocaraton.com.
BOMFASS, BocaRaton.com.
Yes, and we got Instagram and Facebook page.
Okay, so we got Hanukkah and Christmas and everything coming up. So check it out, Von Foss in Meiser Park. And thank you for bringing all these wonderful things
Oh,
here.
you're welcome, Becky. Thank you for inviting us here.
Thank you for coming. And next week, don't forget to tune in because I have my hair doctor. Any issue with hair for men or women, even eyebrows and eyelashes, he can transplant. So it'll be very interesting. Bye-bye. See you next week. You have been watching and listening to The Becky and Boca Show. Tune in every Thursday night at 6 p.m. to discover all the ways to spoil yourself and have a good time in beautiful Boca Raton. See you next week.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237